We start with the Knights Templars. And over time, they became an extremely powerful organization because they were a convergence of politics, military, religion, and finance. So the Knights Templars were in Jerusalem, and Jerusalem was convergence of all religions. So they started to become curious about different religions and started to engage in Hermetic philosophy, Neoplatonism, Gnostic philosophy, which were all considered heretical by the Catholic Church. And then what happened was that people speculate that rather than disappear, the Knights Templars re-emerged as the Scottish Rite Freemasons. Basically, they create modernity itself. Then they went on to create World War I, which led to World War II, and now they're conspiring to create World War III, which would then usher in a new world government, okay? A one world government based in Jerusalem, and it will be controlled by an AI surveillance state. Think of sacred geometry as like particle physics, which is the underlying essence of the universe, okay? So occultists, and these could be poets, philosophers, mystics, they spend all their time thinking about what is the fundamental truth of the universe. So what happens is that they form secret societies in order to access these secrets of astrology, alchemy, eschatology, and sacred geometry, and then implement it in the world in order to create power, wealth, and influence for themselves. What makes them converge is the fact that in each field, you have certain individuals, an extreme minority, who seek power, order, and control. And people who love power, order, and control of all these different fields are going to come together, and they're going to work together in order to achieve power, order, control, and we call these people secret societies. And what allows for people to believe that this is continuous is the fact that the elites in each particular time behave the same way, which is that they're all seeking power, order, and control. They behave in a certain way that looks as though they are possessed by demons. And in fact, they do worship demons. The rough ashlar, okay, this is the ashlar, guys, which is a stone, is a people as a mass, rude and unorganized. So society is diverse, it's chaotic, and we the Freemasons, our objective in life is to create order out of chaos. The purpose of government is to create order out of chaos, to perfect humanity. What we really want to do is create a temple of stone that is perfect, that is eternal, that is divine. Okay? We want to burn down the forest and build a temple with our bare hands. What we're trying to do is we're trying to create God on earth. Okay? Geometry is a language of God. Once you understand geometry, you understand how God thinks. So the cube is perfect, so we want to turn society into a cube. In fact, we want to turn everyone into a cube. And how do we do so? Artificial intelligence, guys, okay? Artificial intelligence. So again, the idea is we want to read them in order to understand the essence of their thinking. Okay.
Nevertheless, Masonry, which is morality and philosophy, must not cease to do its duty. Masonry should be an energy, finding its aim and effect in the ameliorations of mankind. Socrates should enter into an atom and produce Marcus Aurelius to hold the full cup of thought to the thirsty lips of men, to give all the true ideas of deity, to harmonize conscience and science are the province of philosophy. Morality is faith in full bloom. Contemplation should lead to action, and the absolute be practical. It is only on that condition that it ceased to be a sterile love of science and becomes the one and supreme method by which to unite humanity and arouse it to concerted action. Then philosophy become religion.
Okay, so Freemasonry is the ultimate religion.